And we welcome you to N.E.W. Turmoil. It is night 2 in the tomb, and it should be a glorious night once again in N.E.W's recent history. When the ranking battles continue, and we're gonna see a classic tonight. Our first match tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is gonna be Gomero Diaz versus Gabriel Gonzalez. Could be an absolute luchador match clinic. I am Max Maddox alongside my broadcast partner, the former multi-time world champion Owen.
Well, we spoke a little of it yesterday, how the cards may fall the way they have in the US ranking reshuffle. Yet it seems the master perhaps has to take on the student in one way or another. The manager of Los Luchadores facing one of his tag team allies.
Well, you're not right. Diaz versus Gonzalez. The loser of that match will face Jeff Collins, but the winner of this match will win the much coveted number 6 spot in the United States rankings. It's essentially the top 6 you're hoping for in these ranking reshuffles. It means you're right there or thereabouts in the conversation for that championship gold.
Well, of course, this opportunity being brought up by Adrian Goldman, starting this whole reshuffle. We've got two titles down, 2 to go. It's getting real interesting, I gotta say. Oh well.
We may have to hear the same. Oh wait a minute.
Speak of the devil, Adrian Goldman is gracing us with his presence, it seems.
Well, for the second night in a row, the boss has decided to kick off the show, and who are we to argue with the man himself, the chairman of the board, the greatest CEO of Oh, and it's Red! Red is here! Red is not taking kindly to Adrian Goldman's words that Red is essentially wrestling illegally here in N.E.W.
Well, he's not even had a match. I mean, he's interfered in one of mine, I'll give it that. He at least waited the first time.
Well, Goldman is essentially proclaiming that Red is an illegal performer here in N.E.W. and is essentially wanting to eradicate this man's career. Red clearly has other intentions in mind and has some words for the boss here. What does Red have to say? that'll do. Oh, what a lariat by Red.
Goldman.
Taking out Goldman, Owen.
The boss telling Red that he cannot wrestle. Red telling him that if he doesn't let him wrestle, he's going to continue these attacks. Adrian Goldman standing firm and now receiving an assault.
Oh, not ready for the attack. Not a wrestler anymore. A businessman being attacked by this renegade. This non-wrestler Red.
Oh, he's left the ring now.
My God. We gotta get some order here. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and coming up next, we will have Guillermo Diaz versus Gabriel Gonzalez. What a match that should be, Owen.
I can't believe we've kicked Turmoil off this way. The boss receiving an assault at the hands of Red, who quite clearly wants to wrestle here. He's still not cleared. The boss will not let him. And after that, I'll be surprised if he has a job here. Interesting things indeed, and as you say, we are due to have our first match here, hopefully.
And of course, N.E.W. Turmoil is sponsored by Bath Salts for Men, the working man's muscle relaxant, available at all good hardware stores. Turmoil brought to you from Newcastle. Turmoil in the Tomb ×2.
Well,
so popular when we had to put on another night here in Newcastle.
Oh yeah, we usually do. Newcastle tends to be one of those stomping grounds we have to do a couple of events in to please the masses.
Well, Guillermo Diaz, 5'9", and 230 pounds from Durango, Mexico, the mentor of Los Luchadores Espanol, the manager, the brain if you will, a tremendous wrestler in his own right, knows tonight that if he has taught everything that Gabriel Gonzalez knows, he must hope that he hasn't taught him everything that he knows.
Well, this is going to be a tough one to call as well due to the similar attire. The easy way, if we can keep track of things, will be that mask. Guillermo Diaz having a slightly different mask to the Gonzalez brothers. Other than that, it's pretty much the same.
That's a good point there, Owen. That little dorsal fin, if you will, on the match of Guillermo Diaz is the only real difference between these two men. Gabriel Gonzalez faces his manager, his mentor here tonight. Stands in at 5'6", so loses the height advantage, but weighs in at 240, so has a 10-pound weight advantage, on Guillermo Diaz from Chihuahua, Mexico. Also a 5-time tag team champion, Gabriel Gonzalez has got all the pedigree here to make this a very tough night for Diaz, Owen. I mean, Diaz has shown himself more than capable inside the square circle, but against a competitor like Gonzalez, you would only expect Gonzalez to well, teach him a lesson, if you will, tonight in wrestling.
Well, let's not forget, Guillermo Diaz has been in a brutal submission match with Cowboy Roy once before, which was absolutely brutal. And on the other side of the coin, Gonzalez does not seem to be adjusting to singles competition too well. He has lost 2 matches already.
Well, yeah, Guillermo Diaz has shown when he's put in that situation, when it's fight or flight, he fights. Oh, what an enziguri.
Strong against his manager here.
Yeah, Gabriel Gonzalez there, starting strong with a planting DDT. After that, cartwheel enziguri.
I think Diaz taken a little bit aback by that.
Yeah, I think Diaz didn't know what to expect from his protege.
So early. Could he be low? Yes, I think he is.
Yes, yeah, I think you're dead on there, Owen.
Trying to take advantage of the shock.
Three amigos. Gabriel Gonzalez getting a quick start on Diaz, who is in trouble here after that trademark triple suplex.
Going for the Gonzalez monster.
Oh my word.
Well, it could be over for the manager right here.
And let's try a face buster, going for the pin. 2. It's over.
Wow.
Gabriel Gonzalez.
If the attack wasn't so vicious, I'd try and tell you that they may have planned that, but wow, he came out flying, determined to get that number 6 spot, determined not to have any more losses in this ranking reshuffle. Guillermo Diaz, Gonzalez, Gabriel Gonzalez with an incredible win there. Guillermo Diaz does not know what's hit him.
Yeah, Diaz seeing stars after his protege has beaten the master here tonight. Gabriel Gonzalez, the 5-time tag team champion, has made quick work of the hotshot Gabriel Gonzalez, the veteran of the Iron Man match between him and Cowboy Roy. Submission match, excuse me.
And we're actually somewhat of a rarity here in N.E.W. Someone has actually put aside and asked Adrian Goldman for some speaking time here in the ring. You know, not this regular interruption malarkey that we get all the time here. They're not just going to appear in that ring. O'Grady has asked for some time in the ring to talk about his victory over Cowboy Roy and what it means going into Riot 8 against the Legend.
Well, absolutely, Erwin. This is a refreshing outlook here in N.E.W. Quite clearly trying to work his way into Adrian Goldman's good books. O'Grady, the big Irishman, the big brawler, here tonight. I'm wanting to make a statement here. Oh, wait a minute.
He was on his way to the ring and he's blocked by GBH.
Oh, GBH now. And dear God, O'Grady and GBH fighting for their lives. We can't commentate it. It's illegal. We'll have to leave these guys to it, Erwin.
We've been commentating on them recently, though. I don't see what the difference between this is and an assault from Vega. I've got questions. O'Grady was meant to be talking here again about a beautiful competition. I mean, I was surprised GBH didn't get involved in that. It seems he's waiting here tonight to make his mark.
Vega's a member of Magnum Opus. That's clearly a different situation. O'Grady and his compatriot here.
GBH, of course.
Beating the living hell out of each other. Oh dear Lord. Those big elbows to the gut. Somehow, somewhere, still wearing his hat. With pride, Erwin.
Well, yeah. I don't know how that hasn't come off. GBH, after 168 days as champion, finally lost to Cowboy Roy. Seemingly infuriated that O'Grady managed to beat him. And it was no simple task, but he did manage to beat him. I think that has got into the craw here of GBH, that he is kind of out of the picture for now.
Well, O'Grady and GBH still fighting out here in the back. The chaos ensues here in N.E.W.
Car park security. Really.
Trying to talk some sense into these two strutting bucks. We were supposed to see Thunder and the Reaper in the Extreme Rules Open Challenge match. We hope to get back to that as soon as possible.
Of course, yeah, I don't think after this we're going to hear anything from O'Grady. I think he's somewhat otherwise occupied. I mean, they're getting closer to leaving the arena than entering it.
Yeah, I can't see O'Grady competing after this assault here tonight.
This is uncalled for. If GBH wanted his shot, I mean, the Intercontinental Championship, let's be known, ladies and gentlemen, unlike the N.E.W. Championship and the Women's Championship, there is no rematch clause. If you lose that championship, you are not entitled to a rematch in any way, shape or form.
It is the workman title in N.E.W. The Intercontinental Championship has to be earned the hard way.
Dear God, I hope that's not your car, Max, because it's just got a dent in it the size of O'Grady.
It's the reason why it's one of the most coveted titles though in N.E.W today.
GBH close to that limo that I believe belongs to Magnum Opus.
It's right up there with the world title in my opinion. Oh, what a face buster.
And car park concrete.
Gut wrench suplex on that concrete floor. The humanity.
You can imagine Snake is quivering seeing how close they are to that limo.
Sweet Jesus, Magnum Opus's limo may never be the same again. Christ, what an assault.
Oh,
no.
There we go.
No, call the police.
Definitely a dent in
call the
thing.
butlers. Call AAA, goddammit. This is outrageous assault on the vehicle of Magnum Opus. What a European uppercut. This is getting ugly, Erwin.
Oh, it's getting ugly indeed. Very fast. This needs to get put to an end. Oh! Another
again against the limo. Another ping.
Well, if they're not careful, they could have
that again.
4 suited men coming after them.
Be careful. That limo costs a lot of money. What a face buster again. By GBH.
Already got in mind. GBH back to his feet. Oh, I thought he was going to use that
excuse me, yes, by O'Grady, not GBH, caught up in the moment there. This essentially this assault between these two men continues, not expected.
Yeah,
not prepped for.
We were not planning on this. Again, we were planning.
Just an assault between O'Grady and GBH. Oh my word!
Yeah, we were planning on words from O'Grady.
Double underhook overhead.
I don't know if he's even going to be okay for Riot after this.
What a suplex by GBH. Oh, fighting back again, Owen. Right hands. Oh, into the limo again.
They can't even drive one side now to try and make it look like it's okay. That's got dents in both sides.
Snake will be furious. Oh, what a headbutt. O'Grady on a roll. Oh!
Yeah, driving that crate into GBH.
Oh God, again into that limousine. Vicious chop.
Do they even realise whose limousine that is? I don't think they even care.
O'Grady is just demolished. Has been demolished, excuse me, by GBH. Oh my
face first. I think both of these men have got blood on them.
God Lord, it's all I think it's all O'Grady's body's busted wide open by those shots by GBH. Oh, he's fighting back. The blood is created fury by the big Irishman. He's getting his shots in here. The former Intercontinental Champion.
This is absolutely insane.
Oh. God, what a big knee by O'Grady. Kick to the sternum. To GB. Oh, what an underhook suplex. Overhead again. Beautifully executed by the big Irish brawler O'Grady.
Again, we should have been able to see this as an actual match.
And again a big knee.
Not an assault on the way to the ring.
How many knees can GBH take?
Oh my word! That crate this time building up a lot of momentum.
Oh! GBH trying to fight back, ramming the body of the Irishman into the crate. The Irishman responds with a shot to the limo.
Surely this is going to come to an end soon. What
a shot.
It may have been
knee buster.
Well, I can only assume, with the whole red thing going on, Adrian Goldman probably isn't even aware.
GBH trying to violently fight back. Oh my God! Dear sweet Jesus, the carnage. No mercy being shown whatsoever. GBH is in big trouble here, Owen.
Oh yeah.
O'Grady is on a mission to injure, to permanently hurt the former Intercontinental Champion.
Well again, GBH is the one in the wrong here. If he wanted his shot at that title, he should have been willing to work his way back up the ladder like anyone else would.
But O'Grady just systematically taking apart the Cowboys' nemesis, GBH.
Oh yeah, the Cowboys kind of got to be grinning about this in some way or another. This is his last opponent and his current opponent.
Oh God, what a shot.
Just beating the living hell out of each other.
Again for the 5th or 6th time into that limo. Vicious shot, Russian leg sweep by GBH on that concrete floor. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. He may never stand again.
Again with the box right to the head.
How long can this go?
How are either of these men still standing? And this is all over envy. Envy from GBH. But this man O'Grady here has managed to beat the Cowboy and earn his shot for the Intercontinental Championship at Riot. But if this continues, you've got to question how much of a state O'Grady's going to be in come Riot.
Well, O'Grady is fighting back against GBH, hadn't all body into that crate 2-3 times. Goes GBH, who finally fights back with a shot right back into that limo. Goes the big Irishman. After that flurry, all fighting back again with a right hand, and again, big right hand by O'Grady.
This is longer than the match we saw in the ring between Diaz and Gonzalez. Oh wait. Oh my word!
Oh dear Lord!
Slammed down onto that concrete again.
Absolute bloody carnage between GBH and O'Grady. Listen to the fans, Owen.
They're going crazy at this.
Absolutely insane here in the 2 tonight. Oh, God, how much more?
Oh, again, another box.
Shot after shot after shot after shot. These two men keep on fighting. Dear Lord, what a knee. European uppercut by GBH. Try again. Fireman's carry. Oh, and a shot to that crowd again.
How much longer can this go on for?
O'Grady and GBH determined to do some damage to each other here tonight. It seems a big lariat across the neck. Of course, backstage officials, Owen, have been told to stay out of these kind of confrontations here in N.E.W. because the risk to staff was deemed too great.
Oh yeah, good call in a sense, but at the same time, someone really needs to get in there and do something.
Well, O'Grady is doing something.
It certainly is. As that box once again changes his mind.
Thinks better of it. Goes back to the former end against that. Oh dear Lord, what a smash against that concrete floor. And again into the crate.
Both of these men battered and bruised.
Jesus,
Still
shot.
saying die. Oh, word.
Uramagi by GBH, and finally, mercifully,
I think that's finally over.
out of nowhere comes that standing Uramagi by GBH, and finally, backstage officials moving in. Enough is enough between Grime and GBH, but what a standing Uramagi by the former Intercontinental Champion Owen on that concrete floor. And to O'Grady, dear Christ, what a shot.
What the hell does this all mean for the, for the Intercontinental Championship rankings? I mean, as soon as Adrian Goldman hears about this, he's going to be losing his mind.
Well, I fear that the chairman of the board may have heard about it already, but we have to continue with our scheduled program here tonight, Owen. It should be Thunder versus the Reaper. The open challenge for the United Kingdom challenge continues against Thunder here tonight.
Yeah, the Reaper, I think, has a little bit of a list building on his door. Thunder currently top of that list. And again, the Reaper says this title means nothing to him. Yet he comes out time and time again, attacks people before the match and after the match.
Well, it's a demon of Fleet Street.
Oh God, well.
It's a Reaper. 5'9", 257 pounds. Not the biggest, not the tallest, but he is indeed from the very pits of hell itself. The Butcher, the Barber, the Destroyer. At it again against Thunder from Phoenix, Arizona. Owen, Thunder is in trouble.
If he doesn't care about this title, why is he doing something like this to defend it?
Not even letting these men get into the ring properly. The Reaper just can't help himself, Owen. Oh, what a shot, what a lariat.
And again, as we posted that beautiful post from Samoa Joe earlier today on Facebook, we shared that picture. The difference between a clothesline and a lariat is that you run into a clothesline, a lariat runs into you.
A lariat, of course, slightly higher in the body. Right across the windpipe kind of area. Oh, what a shot by the Reaper on again. Left and right to Thunder into that turnbuckle. Oh, counter by Thunder.
Beautiful
tossing.
Counter.
Tossing the demon.
He nearly hit that
right out of the ring. He almost landed on his feet. Like the freak he is, Owen, but what a counter by Thunder, and what an elbow right there, taking advantage of the Demon of Fleet Street. Thunder's in control.
Oh yeah, but of course he has to get him back in that ring to make any kind of pinfall or submission count.
Oh, to hell with pinfalls or submission. Let's just injure this bastard. Let's just get him out of here.
Oh.
Do everyone a favour.
Oh, you could be right there. Oh, hang on.
Oh, what a club to the back by the Reaper. Oh, double axe handle. Right to the head of Thunder.
I thought Thunder had it for a moment there. I thought he managed to catch him off guard and could have built up a bit of momentum.
Well, yeah, for a brief, beautiful second there, Owen, it looked like the Reaper has met his match.
Yeah.
But once again, he stands tall.
It's what we always see. Don't know how he does it.
Freak of nature.
Oh, Thunder ducking the clothesline.
Oh, Thunder falling back here, trying to. The Reaper, though, knowing He has to keep his wits about him with those vicious right forearms. Finally taking Thunder down. 4 or 5 shots directly to the head of Thunder. The student of Cebu is in trouble here. The Reaper, predictably, Owen, somewhat now on a roll.
Oh yeah, but as you said, student of Cebu bringing weapons into the equation could be unadvantageous for the Reaper if he's not careful.
Oh my God! He seems far too proficient with that kendo stick. Thunder is most definitely feeling that.
Still searching for more. Brings out a table.
You can already see the welts of Thunder's back as he takes that vicious table shot by the Reaper. Now setting the wood up. No pun intended. I think Thunder might be about to get a splinter here, if you ask me.
Yeah, perhaps. Oh, what the hell? The Reaper set that table on fire on the outside.
Oh dear God. Why? Why would you let this happen? There's a table set on fire out there. The Reaper is just plowing away at Thunder here.
Don't know what the hell he has planned. Please, dear God, let that fire have burnt out. Oh, he's keeping it in the ring. Oh wait, no!
Oh my God! Through that flame table goes Thunder. Sweet Jesus, he could be dead.
A choke slam over the top rope through a burning table.
My God.
And as if that wasn't enough.
Dominator by the Reaper. This is it. It's already been through hell. The Reaper,
My God,
beats Thunder. My God, what a match. Thunder gave it everything he got.
Truly
The Reaper
did,
was
but look at
unmerciful
this.
here tonight. My God, what a choke slam.
I don't even think he got the whole table.
What a choke slam right through that inflamed table. Thunder goes. Tremendous.
Oh God,
Sight.
surprisingly.
Oh, come on. You already choke slammed him through a table on fire. What else can you do to this guy?
There's
It looks like
plenty more in the mind of the Reaper.
it could be a bit of old school by the Reaper. Shades of the Dead Man. The original Demon of Fleet Street, the Reaper, living up to his legacy in a big way here tonight.
This man
Unholy.
is a hazard amongst hazards here at N.E.W.
Oh God, not again. Oh, another Dominator on Thunder. Dear Christ, again. Again, Owen. What a shot.
Oh yeah, just definitely unnecessary if you ask me.
The Reaper did indeed bring the Thunder here tonight. Dear Christ, what an assault.
I mean, I can't. Through a flaming table. I don't think we've ever seen that in N.E.W. Of course, I can't wait for the next match.
Yeah, the Doctor and the Mechanic, the brand new tag team.
What a match that was yesterday. A tag team match against a more veteran team, the Xander Enterprises, only by a few weeks. Now they get a bit more of a test in the Militia, who have been around a while longer.
Yeah, that's a very good point there, when they've gone from one veteran team to another. This new tag team. will have to keep their wits about them because the Militia have been to the top of the tag team mountain before and want to go there again. So these two up-and-comers, the Mechanic and the Doctor, are going to have to keep their skills at their sharpest, in my opinion, Owen, because the Militia are out slouching. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, not again. What's going on here?
As if the Reaper wasn't enough, now we have to listen to Nate. Of course, he's due to meet his brother in a Hell in a Cell match come right at 8.
Well, yeah, that's going to be a hell of a match. We didn't want to see it, but it's going to happen. Nate versus Mike in a Hell in a Cell. The disciple of the Demon is here tonight.
Well, Nate calling out Marty. Oh my, well, that's not Marty.
No, it is not. Nate has to witness Red, who once again is sticking his nose out in business that has nothing to do with this renegade here, this free agent. He doesn't even have a wrestling license here in N.E.W. right now, but it's here. For some reason, Nate is annoyed. The former N.E.W. champion, the man that you put on the shelf for 6 months, Erwin. Red's here, and he's angry.
Well, I'm sure Adrian Gorman will be trying to get people down to the ring. Let's find out what he has to say while he can.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Nate somehow currently walking away unscathed from Red.
Well, yeah, Nate perhaps getting the better of Red in that war of words there. Red, clearly frustrated with the entire situation, knows he can't just beat on Nate without risking a lawsuit, as Adrian Goldman has stated Red is not fit to compete. The last rebel of N.E.W, Erwin, clearly disagrees. Red's on a mission to destroy here. That could mean bad news for everyone in N.E.W.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen more already. Well, hopefully he won't get involved with the rest of the night's proceedings. I guess we're going to have to unfortunately wait and see.
Well, yeah, coming up next up, I know a few people who won't appreciate Red's interference in their matchup in the tag team division. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, one of the hottest tag team divisions in professional wrestling today. We're going to see the very, very brand new team of the Doctor and the Mechanic versus the veteran team in the Militia here tonight. What a match that should be, Owen.
Well, the Mechanic and Doctor, one match under their belt, one victory. That's a good sign. Of course, some could say beginner's luck, but when you watch that match back, what a battle it was.
Yeah, the Doctor and the Mechanic may have earned their stripes in their first tag team matchup, but the Militia are former tag team champions. He is a former European champion. Well, I mean, these two guys are a decorated tag team, Owen, who know how to get it done.
The tag team championships, I think that's the one that they've fallen short of so far, but they have been very, very close.
They told me they'd won it. I believe them. The Doctor and the Mechanic. The Doctor and the Mechanic, indeed. The Doctor 6'3", 364 pounds. The Mechanic 6'8", 411 pounds. The Doctor from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Shades of Bret Hart. And of course the Mechanic from Dover, Delaware. The Doctor, a former United States champion. These two guys, this brand new team, Owen, looking to make waves here in N.E.W.
If you're to believe the stories in the locker room, the Doctor was refused entry to the dungeon when he wanted to train there because he wouldn't fit. He couldn't get down those damn stairs, and they said, "Sorry kid, you're a bit too much of a rhino for us. You're going to have to train elsewhere."
The Doctor, despite that rejection, has made quite the career for himself in the N.E.W. But so have these men.
Well, what a partner to choose.
Yeah, the Mechanic, tremendous choice for a partner. Tremendous potential. That young man, no doubt about it. But speaking of potential, speaking of tag team potential, V and Kevin Canyon, the 5'10", 239 pounds, Canyon's 5'7", 146 pounds. V from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, Canyon from Allentown, Pennsylvania. Of course, V, a former European champion, the Militia, a promising tag team here in N.E.W, Owen.
Oh yeah, indeed. I mean, they've ridden the wave for a while here in the tag team division, going up and down, facing all the opponents. They've started, in my eyes, they've started to learn the ins and outs of every single opponent in that ring that they've faced. They've been doing quite well of late, but now they face a new team. That could shake them a little, especially when you look at those two. I mean, they're huge. Of course, let's not forget as well, Kevin Cannon is one of our lightest athletes here.
Here they come. The Fireflies in full effect. The NKK heading to that ring, Owen. The Doctor and the Mechanic. Alright, they're powerhouses. They're thoroughbreds. I don't doubt it. The Militia, however, are tag team specialists here, Owen. They know what they're doing. This is their entire job here tonight. And surely that gives them some kind of advantage over the Doctor and the Mechanic here tonight, Owen.
Well, you would think so. I mean, they've toppled big guys before, so it's not unknown. But again, this is the first time facing these two as a tag team.
The Giant Killer Specialists and the Militia, Doctor and the Mechanic, a Raw tag team here in N.E.W.
Cannot wait to see how this goes down.
It's going to be an interesting matchup, no doubt, between these two teams. Of course, the Militia like to take their time, like to play their mind games with the Doctor.
Yeah, it's part
and
of
his
their
tag team partner, the Mechanic.
That's Kevin Cannon. Storied career in karate before joining N.E.W.
Yeah, triple down black belt, double K, Kevin Canyon can get it done. So can V.
Yeah, I believe V was a basketball professional for quite some time before jumping over to N.E.W.
The Doctor and the Mechanic kick it off here.
Doctor straight on it once again.
Oh my word, what a rib breaker. Right on Vio in.
Again, the power and the strength winning off to begin with. What a headbutt.
Tremendous headbutt to the former European champion.
Oh, shot to the gut.
And again.
Giving V no chance for offense.
Oh my word. Backdrop with authority from the Doctor. That patented GBH neck wrench.
Yeah, going to work on the head and neck once again. Weakening up V, who has had no offense here. Camel clutch. Oh no, just weakening the back.
Setting up, however, for a camel clutch down the line.
Yes, perhaps. Doctor has been known to use the camel clutch.
Oh my word, what a slam. Being no offense, no response by the assault by the Doctor here.
And he is a long, long way from Kevin Cannon right now.
Another assault on that back, Owen. Oh, what a counter. Armbreaker.
Clutch that wrist.
Wrist lock takedown.
Successful there.
In the corner he goes.
Needs to make a tag and does. Kevin Cannon. Oh. Shoulder tackle. Well, fans reacting somewhat unpositively.
Not happy.
The Militia for a change. Clearly loving this new tag team and the role they've begun. Oh! Doctor's
what strength by the Doctor!
Switches him over to his shoulders.
Oh my word, what a guillotine! Tremendous strength! Stopping that Hurricane Ram there in mid-flight. My God, what strength, Erwin! He's on a roll tonight, is a Doctor. He is on fire against the Militia. Nothing's gonna stop him tonight.
He was fairly fresh here. Well, it is fresh. Did not make the tag earlier. Oh, Cannon.
Does he even need him at this point? Cannon fighting back.
Using his own weight against him. That's basically Cannon's offense.
Dear God, what a hit torso.
The weight of his opponents against them.
Once again, Owen. The Doctor using that superior weight advantage against V.
Cannon the Mechanic now. Going at it. Fireman's carry.
Well, the V-Man, Sheep-Man substitute. Double K, Kevin Canyon is in trouble against the monster. Oh my god, what a gut wrench suplex.
Incredible, just that strength.
The mechanic taking his time against Double K here.
Going for a camel clutch, not on the one who got the shot earlier, but it could still work.
Every possibility with the submission. Mike Shatopa's in place, says no.
Cannon managing to get out and topple the mechanic.
Bridges out.
Probably do
Drops to
with
the
a tag.
back. Counters the backdrop. German suplex.
I think it hits all three buckles on the way down.
And again.
Two.
Surely not. Triple. Trifecta of chaos and indeed destruction.
And that could have been it right there, but the mechanic not taking any chances.
Shots to Lowell's head to Kevin Canyon, who is in trouble here. What a tag team matchup. Oh.
Backdrop. V desperate for a tag on the apron, denied once again.
Yeah, the mechanic doing a great job of isolating his opponent here in his own corner. The fans don't like it one bit. It's perfectly legal. In N.E.W.
Oh wait, I think he's looking for it. The Doctor clapping on. Full service. That could be
it indeed. That's it. Oh, what a break.
Makes a save.
What a break, that was over.
However, oh wait, counters the Doctor there. Lou
Fez.
Meanwhile, the two legal men continuing. Oh! I think V went to stop the mechanic there, but I think he just got out of the way. Just stared him down.
Well, yeah, V went immediately for the Doctor. With that Lou Fez press taking out the tag team partner. Tried to break up this assault, but kicked out of the ring, rightly so.
Yeah, there's
by our
something
senior
going on
official
the
Mike
outside of the ring.
Shatopa.
We can't see it at this angle. What we can see is a double underhook suplex from the top rope by the mechanic.
What a maneuver!
I mean,
beautifully executed.
Kevin Cannon must have been over 10 feet in the air with that. And oh no!
Come on, no.
Going for that leg lock, stretching the leg over the back of the neck.
That submission maneuver again, using that height advantage to his own kind of needs here, Rowan.
Cannon in big trouble. Shot to the gut. Shot to the face. Reverse DDT needs to get to V. Realised there's a mountain in the way in the form of the mechanic, who's just got back up.
These men are willing to do anything to be considered worthy of a shot at Magnum Opus's tag team title, Owen.
Well, again, they know what it takes to climb here.
Los Luchadores, the godfathers of the tag team division, know exactly what it means to climb that rope. That slippery rope of success.
But
five-time tag team champions.
Doctor getting the tag in, allowed Kevin Cannon a tag out. And V, 3 shots to Doctor, just rocking him, not off his feet. And then the Doctor just threw him over the top rope.
Right outside the ring on that wafer-thin mat. The Doctor
going after V on the outside here. V back to his feet, but still found at the hands of the Doctor.
Bad intentions by the Doctor, no doubt. On the outside, still surrounded by this sadist Owen. Shatopa's count continues.
Count of 4. V
very slow
retaliating to no avail.
Shatopa doesn't want to keep this one on the outside for too long, I can tell you that, between these two men.
It's a count of 6.
Oh, what a shot!
Oh my word!
And again, the punishment. These two men, these two teams, willing to take Owen.
A count of 7 there. V is in. Doctor is in.
It was close, but no cigar.
Oh, V. Valiant effort, uppercut in the corner there. Caught Doctor off guard, but only a 1.
Uppercut, not enough to keep the Doctor down.
What a match. Doctor and the Mechanic have truly shaken up this tag team division.
Oh yeah, they have proven tonight, beyond all doubt, that they are beyond a flash in the pan, Owen. They are something to be reckoned with in the tag team division. The Doctor and the Mechanic, you cannot doubt their goal. Oh, but what is this?
Oh my word, the strength!
Oh.
Death Valley driver to Doctor, that could be it right there.
That has to be all. Pulling him away from his corner. Tag. No double team. Right back on the attack. Middle rope. Oh my word. Double axe handle right to the head. By Double K Kevin Canyon Owen.
Looking for some fan appreciation with a leg drop to the lower abdomen there.
Well, everyone wants to see this team be toppled, but no one wants to do it.
Oh, Doctor is down. Some vicious stomp to tag into V. We've seen this before.
Oh, they got a shot.
Crowd again. A bit mixed, but the majority do not seem to be in the favour of the militia.
No, did not.
Oh, torpedo dropkick to finish things off.
Going for a pin finally.
Mechanic's in. Cannon's in. A kick out by Doctor. Mechanic was there to break things up anyway.
Well, the Doctor after 2 kicks out on his own. He'll want that noted for the record. Oh, but wait a minute. Still in trouble. Oh,
what a power bomb.
Sit out power bomb by V. It's over. The militia.
What a match.
What a victory over this newfound team. The Doctor and the Mechanic here tonight. The militia, the veteran tag team, are successful here tonight, Owen. What a victory.
What a victory indeed.
To Kevin Canyon and V.
I can't believe it. I mean, dominance and power from the Mechanic, speed and agility from the militia. And I bet you, if you ran that on a different night, you could have a very different result.
Well, don't get me wrong, Owen. I think that team of the Mechanic and the Doctor are going to be a very fierce tag team. But tonight, the militia just had that little bit more experience, just had that little bit more grit, and just had that little bit more determination to get it done.
Yeah, you could be right there. Of course. Sadly for all our fans, this is the last match I get to commentate for tonight.
Oh yeah, before the main event, of course, which you are in, Owen.
Yeah, Triple Threat Extreme Rules.
I mean, what are your thoughts about that match tonight?
Well, I don't think Red's going to be crazy enough to get involved in a triple threat. That's all. I feel a bit safer knowing that there's 2 other guys with a match on the line here tonight. Of course, Grant getting attacked backstage last night as well.
Yeah, there's still craziness afoot here in N.E.W. There's no doubt about it. Red's seemingly on a rampage, Owen. after you, after the title, after vengeance. Are you worried in this triple threat? I mean, there's so many factors anyway. I mean, are you worried? I mean, you're not, with due respect, you're not a full-time competitor anymore.
Well, yeah, you're right. I mean, in a sense as well, as much as I don't want it, it's kind of become a fatal four-way with a possible fourth. You know, with Red being as unpredictable as he is, I think all three of us in that main event, I think everyone here tonight on the card, basically keeping looking over their shoulder, the possibility of an attack from Red. Of course, Emma Zander's run in the women's rankings was stopped by this woman.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's where we are tonight.
What a victory, Owen. A tremendous matchup. No question.
Sonya Jackson, one half of the Scorpions.
Yeah, Sonya Jackson, of course, if she wins, she will get a women's title shot. Due to a stipulation made earlier, Fox's loss, Adrian Goldman has made it so that it is due to current women's roster size. The women's tag champions and those in contention may not take place in singles belt hunt. As a result, Sonya Jackson would be the #1 contender, Owen.
Well, yeah, essentially, because the two other people she would have faced above her in the rankings are Alice Young, who of course is one half of True Force, and Psycho Sonya, who of course is one half of the Outlaws. They are both set to meet for the tag titles. And as you said, Adrian Goldman has stated when once Fox lost both her titles, he said, right, that's it. If you get the opportunity at the tag titles, you can no longer have the opportunity in the singles just until the roster builds a bit more, because it is getting tough on these women and we don't want to see more injuries.
Well, it's a controversial move by Adrian Goldman. It's not gone down well. I can say that from some of the women on the roster who want a challenge for both titles.
Oh yeah,
I know that much.
Essentially means that Fox is going to be the only ever one, at least for the time being, to have that honour until our women's roster is large enough to accommodate.
But what does that mean for the women's division?
Well, it's a good question. Here comes the champion.
What does it mean for the women's tag team division?
Interestingly enough, our current women's champion, Cole Albert Clemens, is the only one of our women's roster who doesn't have a tag team partner. That's how kind of limited this thing has got. This is why Adrian Goldman has made that stipulation.
Well, yeah, Cole Albert Clemens, 6'9", 248 pounds, from originally from Manchester, England, the former two-time women's champion, CAC.
Not getting such an ovation in Newcastle, doesn't really care. The only thing that is important to her is what's around her waist, that women's championship.
Well, yeah, I mean, all Cole Albert Clemens cares about is being back at the top of the mountain, and Sonya Jackson knows that she has to face a very focused Clemens here tonight. These ladies kick it off in the hottest women division in professional wrestling today. Clemens there with that power.
Oh yeah, sheer strength, throwing her over twice now.
Just tossing Jackson around like a rag doll, Owen. Early on in this matchup, and again.
Farrier at ringside again could be very interesting. I have no idea.
Well, I didn't see Farrier there before. Owen in the corner of Jackson. I mean, that can only spell trouble for Cole Albert Clemens, and I think that's an unfair advantage for the women's champion. What a jawbreaker by Jackson. Now taking control of this match with those stomps of the spine of the champion, Owen.
Absolutely incredible. I mean, after the strength show. Oh wait, hang on a second, reverse that. Did not quite catch Sonya though. Oh, got her that time.
Well, CSC didn't get her running the ropes, but she got her after that with that hair toss right across the ring to Jackson, who is in trouble. Runs the ropes again. Oh my God!
Backdrop.
Vicious backdrop by Clemens.
Just over the shoulder.
Sheer velocity and power by the women's champion.
Strength is certainly winning here so far.
Oh!
Pick up Uranagi.
That power on display again by Clemens, Owen. When she's in this kind of mood, she is unstoppable. Kick to the gut. The continued attack by Clemens.
Could be over. No, just a one. Sonya Jackson really needs to.
Well, there's a reason I say there's two Psycho Sonyas in N.E.W. Owen. Sonya Jackson is not a stable lady unless Cole Albert Clemens knocks her clean out. She will not stay down, I can promise you that.
Very interesting approach. Farrier sliding a chair in the ring. Don't think Shatopa's seen it.
Yeah, Farrier, of course.
Oh, hang on a second.
Oh!
Distraction by Farrier here.
Try and distract Clemens as much as possible.
Distract Shatopa instead, it seemed.
Sonya Jackson managed to get an inverted DDT in the middle of all that chaos. And it's taking control once again with those shots to the spine of Clemens, Owen.
Yeah, Sonya Jackson certainly got the advantage, but taking a big risk going to the top rope.
Well, high risk, high impact from Jackson.
And if successful, high reward.
Oh, crossbody. Tremendous crossbody by Jackson.
And the giant is rocked. Shatopa's in the chair, gets rid of it.
She has tumbled. Will she fall? Has Jackson got enough to beat Clemens here tonight?
Oh, what a slap. Farrier cheering on her tag partner here, but oh, can't call out, but Clemens running. Sends her to the apron.
Oh, what a shoulder badge. Tremendous shoulder badge once again. The athleticism of Jackson just matching Clemens. Fist for fist here, Owen.
Not giving her any time to breathe. Good tactic. You do not want to give Cole Albert Clemens any chance.
Well, the incredible heart here shown by Jackson against the giant Clemens has been unreal here tonight. She will not let go of the champion.
Oh, we've seen this. The double knees.
Oh my word. Tremendous athleticism once again.
Oh,
and a 2 count. Very close there by Shatopa.
Jackson can't believe it. Knows she's going to have to pull out something else now.
2.5 at least, I would say, Owen, there by Sonya Jackson.
Shot to the gut.
Oh, there it is.
DDT.
Big DDT. Some would call it glorious. Clemens is in trouble.
Folded Clemens over.
Goes to the pin. Shatopa's down. It's over.
Jackson gets a title match.
Sonya Jackson will indeed get a shot for the Women's Heavyweight Championship of the world with that somewhat glorious DDT has put an end to Cole Albert Clemens here tonight. What a victory.
What a victory indeed.
What a match. Tremendous by both ladies. Oh, what a kick out.
Riot 8's card filling up nicely now. Women's title due to be defended. And what a match it could be. Sonya Jackson and Cole Albert Clemens were back and forth here tonight.
Absolutely showing what these two ladies are capable of. They will face each other once again, one-on-one for the title stipulation
has yet to be, if any, should I say, has yet to be stipulated. It will be set at a later date, but we know our competitors, ladies and gentlemen.
Again, I've got to go. What a match I've got to follow.
Yeah, what a tremendous match you have to follow. Good luck, buddy. Farewell. Try not to hurt yourself. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as my broadcast partner heads towards the locker room to get himself sorted for this matchup, our main event here tonight is an Extreme Rules matchup. It is, of course, in the N.E.W. title rankings. And I believe it is Erwin, Grime, and the Gangster what should be a hellish, oh excuse me, yeah, Casey Judge, the Gangster. I do apologise. Grime, of course, and the Gangster were knocked out earlier on in this process. Casey Judge, former running buddies, or former friends at least, came into the business at the same time. Extreme Rules matchup. Oh, #1 contendership match. Here we go. The triple threat here, ladies and gentlemen. It's all to play for. My broadcast partner would like to wrestle a lot more than he does, I can tell you that. We welcome Erwin. The three-time N.E.W. World Heavyweight Champion from the industrial town of Barrow-in-Furness. 5'9", 150. Many other titles to his name. One of the most decorated performers in N.E.W. history. A lot more part-time than he would like to be, I can tell you that. Should be a great matchup between these three wrestlers here tonight for #1 contendership for the heavyweight championship of the world. Erwin awaits what he sees as the pretenders for his title. Where is Red? That's what I want to know. Where is he during all this chaos here tonight? We welcome Grime to the ring. 5'11", 255 pounds. Davenport, Iowa. Resides Grime. A dangerous young man. Has all the tools in the trade, ladies and gentlemen, to be a very successful world champion. If he gets the opportunity, if he can be successful tonight against a much more decorated Erwin and Casey Judge. Grime could be considered the underdog here tonight, but sometimes the long shot pays off big. Could this be a night that Grime remembers for the rest of his career? We're going to find out live. What an N.E.W. Turmoil, our second night in the tomb. Grime with a very mixed reaction from the N.E.W faithful here tonight. Our second man to make his entrance. We await a third and final. We await Casey Judge, 5'11", 220. Des Moines, also from Iowa. The former N.E.W champion, former IC champion. I think he might have even won a European Championship. Casey Judge, right up there with Owen in terms of championships won. Grime knows he has a lot of pedigree to battle against here tonight between Casey Judge and Owen. My word, what a match this could be. Chitopa rings the bell, here we go. Oh, what a start by Grime. Going right for him with that big lariat, taking him down, getting outside the ring and then going straight for Judge. Oh, big drop. Oh, springboard lariat. Top rope, cashing the check in a big way by Owen. Taking this match to the extreme early on. Oh my, cartwheel. Overhead kick. Of course, this is Extreme Rules, ladies and gentlemen, as all the ranking reshuffle matches are. It's going to be absolute chaos here tonight. Casey Judge now slamming Grime into that mat. As Owen looks for toys, getting that ladder, misses with a leg drop. Grime a little bit too quick on Judge. Owen there with that ladder, misses. Grime intercepts and takes a ladder out of play for now. Oh my word. And again a tremendous shot. Oh, lariats galore. Never into Gary there. Owen trying to get one over on Judge. Judge fighting back, trying to get a suplex. Oh, forcing a DDT and that swift counter by the 3-time N.E.W World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, not landing the tornado DDT. Beautifully countered by Judge, who is now in trouble with that face buster by Grime. Well, our second night in Newcastle, our Turmoil in the Tune has produced a epic main event here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The #1 contendership on the line between Grime, Casey Judge and Owen. What a match it's been so far. The ladder prepped in the ring. Extreme Rules apply, ladies and gentlemen. That ladder means nothing right now. It's just a weapon. It's just an obstacle for these three men to throw at each other. Oh. Owen using that ladder, but Judge counters swiftly. Go to the back, but counters again. Oh my word. Armbar takedown right into that ladder. Oh, into the corner. Missile drop kick to Grime. Goes for a pin. Oh. Overhead gut wrench suplex there. And a missile drop kick by Owen, who is taking control of this matchup here. Oh, another shot with that ladder. Sickening thud. Steel to skull.
Grime in trouble against Owen. Chitopa trying to talk some sense into the former world champion. This one talk to a wall top of the ladder. Oh, center bomb! Sweet Jesus, he got all of that. It's over. No! Judge is down, he misses. No, he didn't. He got him. Judge was there from nowhere. Gets a kick out. Ladder's down again against the ropes. Oh, what a drop kick. Absolute carnage here tonight. What a main event at the Turmoil in the Toon here tonight. Oh. Another shot by Grime into the back. Again Owen fights back. Again shots right and left. Again a backdrop. And a nip up. What athleticism. Takes Grime with him. Troy Webster rousing. That ladder still in the ring. The Reaper looking for reinforcements with that bat there. To the sternum of Grime. Oh, on that chair. Busting Judge open. No, gets a 2. Splitting him open like a melon wasn't enough. Judge is kicked out. Oh my God, what a powerbomb. Pin again, Chitopa's down. 2. It's over. Erwin Bomb has beaten Grime. And Casey Judge here tonight. What a victory by the former N.E.W. champion. What a chair shot. Echoed round the arena, spilling the blood of Judge. Kicked out of that. Erwin Bomb. Head of Judge ricocheted off that ladder. Steel to skull once again. And that was all she wrote. What a victory for Erwin. His march up for the N.E.W. World Heavyweight Championship rankings to continue. What a turmoil for the Toon. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.